Good morning, guys. I'm just making my way out to my trail cam. Having a pretty rough day so far. Decided to bring out my crampons out of storage, and I never used them before in wet snow, and every step I take the snow just keeps sticking to them and balling up. I almost rolled my ankle a couple times, so they have to come off. So I just crossed a creek, reset my trail cam. I know it doesn't look that bad, but I don't have the proper footwear for walking in deep water. I'm now in Chaga Forest. I'm going to keep hiking. You can see over there, that's the area I had planned out for doing some gold panning, but the water is still too deep. I did bring out my gold pan today, but I don't think it's going to happen. I forgot to mention that I spotted a mallard duck down here, but I spooked him. So I've just been sitting up here doing some duck calls. They're pretty sad. I sound more like the teacher from Charlie Brown. So right up there is my winter camp. I have to hike all the way back around here and up this trail. It's quite the hike. I need to cross the creek here, but still flowing pretty good. You can see there's a natural bridge going across right there. I know it doesn't look that bad, but I don't think I'm going to try it. Maybe 10 years ago I would, but I bet you that log is really slippery. Here's another good area for gold panning. The creek takes a 90-degree turn right here. You always got to keep an eye out for any log jams. That's usually where the gold is. But the water is still way too deep, and you'll have to wait till another time. So here's another good 90 to do some gold panning. This is where I usually collect my water during the winter. Use my hatchet to break through the ice because the water is, a couple feet deep right there. I think the gold panning is going to have to wait till a sunny day. Just made it out to my winter camp, having a pretty rough hike today. It's very slippery conditions, a lot of hills. Had to cross the creek twice, and there's tons of deadfall around here. That's birch bark forest. Crossed the creek here, made my way through Chaga Forest, and around the corner there is Deer Bed Landing. Had to cross there again, and slowly made my way around back up to camp. I'm a little disappointed. Brought out some gear I can't even use today. There's my folding chair, my gold pan. I like to leave this stuff out here, but it's not on my way for gold panning. I'd have to do some backtracking, so all the stuff has to come home with me. I made a new stove jack. I'm going to try that out today. I don't have any birch bark to use for tinder, so I just made up some wood shavings. I also went and collected some spruce sap, probably one of my favorite smells. That's another thing I collect out here. I probably have about a half a pail full at home. So it's time to get the fire going. In this container I have hot chocolate and instant coffee mixed together. So I'm just going to have a quick mug up while lunch cooks. So there's my lunch. Got some pork, bread, cheese, onions, mushrooms, and peppers. Quickly show you this piece of petrified wood. Some of you have seen it before. One of these days I'm going to take it home, but not today. Just way too heavy. But I like collecting petrified wood, not so much anymore. It's just too difficult to get it out of here. I got my shelter all buttoned up. I decided to leave the stovepipe up. I'm going to be here in a couple of weeks anyways, I hope. I got all kinds of debris still on it to help camouflage it. Now it's time to go home.